Given a pair of linear equations in two variables, how can we find the solution using the cross multiplication method? If this is the general form of a pair of linear equations, then the values of x and y will be as follows. So all we need is these 6 values and we get the solution by applying these two formulae. And what's the best way to remember these two formulae? We just remember this. B, C, A and B again with x, y and 1 on top. Using cross multiplication, we get this. If we refer the figure, x over this cross product will equal y over this cross product will equal 1 over this cross product. And if you remember this part, you will know the values of x and y in terms of these 6 values. Here's a pair of linear equations in two variables. We need to find the solution for these two equations using the cross multiplication technique. What's the formula for values of x and y? Here it is. So to find the solution, we just need the values a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2 and c2. Can you write down these values by looking at these two equations? Here's what we should get. Before we proceed with substituting the values, we need to check for a condition. Do you remember which one? Yes, we need to compare the values a1 over a2 and b1 over b2. Only if they are not equal will these equations have exactly one solution. Here a1 over a2 is 4 and b1 over b2 is 2 over 3. As they are not equal, we can be sure that these equations have just one solution. Now using the formula, I will find the value of x for you and then you will find the value of y yourself. What's the value of b1c2 minus b2c1? It will equal 2 times negative 7 minus 3 times negative 13. And the denominator will be 3 times 4 minus 2 times 1. Solving this, we get the numerator as negative 14 plus 39 and the denominator as 12 minus 2. 25 over 10 will give us 2.5. We get the value of x as 2.5. We didn't have to substitute values or eliminate variables. We simply used the formula to get the value of x. Now why don't you try finding the value of y using this formula? This is what you should get. You don't need to calculate the denominator again as it's the same, so we get the value of y as 1.5. The solution to these two equations is x equals 2.5 and y equals 1.5. All we need to do is remember this formula and cross multiplication method makes it really simple to solve for the solution.